Welcome back. Today we're diving deep into that $30 AI email question, Fyxer AI versus Superhuman.
Yeah, and the sources really frame this as a key choice for busy professionals, right?
Exactly. How do you manage that email flood? Do you need like a helper AI or a whole new system?
And that's the core conflict we found. Is it
Yeah.
about just adding convenience, you know, AI on top of what you already use?
Or is it about a total transformation? Replacing the client, changing your habits completely?
It really boils down to add convenience or commit to a different way of working.
Okay, let's unpack that. Fyxer AI first. It pitches itself as an assistant, right? Sits inside your existing Gmail or Outlook.
Uh-huh. Offering things like AI drafts, auto-labeling emails, meeting notes, that sort of thing.
And the price point mentioned is around $22.50 a month. The annual pricing in the sources was a bit messy, frankly.
Yeah, a bit inconsistent,
Hmm.
which kind of underscores that it feels like an add-on service.
Right. Then there's Superhuman. Totally different beast.
Totally. It replaces your Gmail interface. It's standalone.
Focused on what? Speed.
Speed, definitely. Plus this split inbox idea for triage and a heavy reliance on keyboard shortcuts. Hundreds of them, apparently.
And their cost is $30 a month, or about $300 annually.
So slightly more per month. But the aha moment, like you said, is the commitment level.
Fyxer adds AI on top of your existing setup. Easy in.
Superhuman basically forces you, doesn't it? You have to ditch the old ways and learn their system, build that muscle memory.
Which brings us to speed. That forced change, better payoff, right?
Absolutely. If you're ditching familiar tools, you need a big return.
And the sources claim Superhuman is, well, instant. Is that even possible? Or just marketing?
Well, the deep dive suggests it's technically optimized. Loading standard Gmail apparently takes 3 to 5 seconds.
Okay, that doesn't sound like much, but...
But do that hundreds of times a day. It adds up. Superhuman aims to eliminate that lag completely.
And users are claiming it gets them through email twice as fast, saving like 4 hours a week.
That's the claim. Plus, the workflow is different. It's built around triage, hitting inbox 0. The split inbox separates important stuff. And shortcuts are key, like C for compose, E to archive. No mouse needed.
So it actively trains you out of using the mouse.
Exactly. And that hit done concept makes emails just vanish. Fyxer being an overlay, it just can't enforce that kind of discipline.
Okay, makes sense. But what about the actual AI, the writing quality?
Yeah, because saving 4 hours processing email is great unless you spend it fixing clunky AI drafts.
So how does Fyxer's AI hold up over time?
Interesting findings here. Initially, the drafts sound pretty human. But after a few months, reviewers found the responses get generic. They stop sounding like you.
Why is that?
Well, some critics see it as, and I quote, basically ChatGPT stuff on email. The underlying model is general purpose.
Suggesting there might be better, more integrated options out there?
Precisely. Some sources mentioned alternatives like Motion.
And Superhuman handles the AI learning differently, more personally.
Fundamentally different, yes. Its AI specifically learns from your sent emails.
So it adapts to your style over time.
And crucially, you stay in control. You edit the output, choose the tone. The AI improves with your feedback, not just generally.
That sounds more promising. What about reliability? Any hiccups reported?
Big difference here. Fyxer users complained about categorization failing sometimes and support being unresponsive.
Not great if you rely on it. And Superhuman.
Superhuman users. Their main complaint seems to be the price. Functionality-wise, even long-term users apparently call it their desert island app. Rock solid.
Okay, so pulling it all together, what's the verdict for you, the listener?
The sources seem pretty clear. Superhuman looks like the more robust, reliable, long-term solution if you integrate AI and workflow.
But Fyxer offers that ease of use, right? Minimum hassle, maximum convenience without changing habit.
Exactly. So the choice really boils down to cost versus commitment. How much are you willing to change for potentially big productivity gains?
So Fyxer for convenience, Superhuman for transformation.
Which leads us to that final thought for you to ponder. If an app promises, say, 4 hours back in your week,
Which sounds amazing.
but it demands you abandon familiar tools, climb a steep learning curve, is that forced change in habit still worth the promised efficiency?
Something to think about. How much change are you willing to embrace?